Crypt Custodian. This one requires an informational review because the game comes with some potentially expected design decisions for the genre and presentation. So what follows won't be glowing, but hopefully helping you decide if this is for you. This is a very challenging game regardless of difficulty setting. You start with exactly 4 hit points and can only ever upgrade to 5. Health is only replenished at save points and little fountains in between. And the majority of challenges are all about taking as few hits as possible, be it the general gameplay, where you can only take 4 hits in a boss fight or between landmarks or one of the many different bonus challenges, like curses that lock your ability to heal until you have defeated a certain number of enemies, or chests that ask you to defeat a janitor without taking any hit whatsoever. The difficulty setting only affects enemy attacks, as well as how tightly timed optional platforming challenges are. Easy is by no means actually easy. Only the assist options will actually make the game easier. Here you get up to 200% attack damage, 3 extra hit points, no fall damage and more leeway on limited challenges. It is very forgiving game. Difficulty can be challenged anytime. Everything can be retempered instantly. You always have fast travel to any visited save point available on the map. Health replenish points have infinitive uses. You cannot walk off ledges. No hit challenge chest replenish the one of hit point you can choose from them on a retry. You can speed up and skip death animations and cutscenes. Map markets for both items and up quests can be bought. Item markets require that you have uncovered the respective room. Boss fights are always very close to a save point. There is an upgrade that can disable falling damage outside of boss fights, and outside of boss fights and combat challenges that lock you onto a platform until you have defeated a wave of enemies you can easily ignore and sweep past all threats. Every room in this game is floating islands. I imagine this is very much needed for the kind of platforming challenge the game instead to deliver. But never being boxed into physical closed rooms certainly added to every area feeling like a reskin of these floating islands. There were only 3 boss fights I remember as mechanically unique. All the others were just bullet hell damage sponged to me. New area enemies are largely variation on their basic versions, melee ranged, flying and jumping. Apart from the area where all enemies share the unique mechanics of the boss, the challenge always felt the same. You never defeat enemies with something other than whacking them several times. And all the abilities you get are mostly single purpose to cross larger gaps and gain across new areas, which then often let you hit a switch to lower a gate or extend a bridge, rendering your ability unnecessary there is any future. This is good in service of smooth out travel through, but it also speaks to the abilities not being very fun to use repeatedly. For most of them, there are no clever ways to use them in combat or combine them with our environment. Mechanics other there instead aren't. The only abilities that can be used in more than one way, as well as in combat, requires you to hold the attack button to charge it up, and later does not allow you to choose between an upgrade to it or original. Alright, I think that covers most of it. It is very well polished game, everything works exactly as it should. It achieves what it sets out to do, so I can fully recommend it. If you like what you see on the store page and the details I described are either exactly your jam or won't stop you from having a good time.